And we're back with KotOR, Knights of the Republic on Switch.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Because that's why.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
You know, I could just fight them and these droids. But also some grenades! Ah! Poor Gil. You should have never talked back to that Sith. Thankfully you're here. Stop it, step in and help us, human. This isn't the first time Sith have come in here to cause trouble for us. Hopefully it'll be the last. I'm just glad I could help. Don't worry about the bodies. I never worry about the bodies. Can I? Oh yes, I can take his stuff. Now it's time for what I call aggressive negotiations. Okay, this is certainly taking a while. Hello.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was...
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble.
You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Is there anything I could do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authority...
Maybe I could speak to Holden.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord...
I'll be going now.
Goodbye.
It would be a shame if something happened to this whole planet. Thanks for contributing. Just put that up. Pleased to meet you, Laram. My name is Orko Kanan. What's so great about them energy shields?
Jodo jit bungaranta. Ta kunjus tak miki grabulmoko. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from?
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualeo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga.
Jumalita kutotun. Sila mulane nindupobo. Onga kumbisjang ba mulira. Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita botunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mulera best. Chi gratu loda pograshi oniun kompa chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Jodo jit bungarantang. Tolpa da pongwale kandu nangugu chuchut. Kabadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga boska chocola. Mucha shag panka.
I think I've heard enough.
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno bamtong. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wamahu.
You mentioned something about illegal aliens living here.
Tag biz jubonko koki bakbaka. Ching para chiska. Chan shak bulara. Umrao chiska duchi. On chuba. We tam borakatong.
Aren't you worried about getting caught?
Chi gratu loda pograshi onion komba chintono muchuba. Loda ita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Jodo jitbun muchashak bakat. Kieno no.
Sure. Let me see your wares.
Achuta. Wonga.
Okay, show sell list. I'm surprised at how well this is going. Spoke too soon. I'm not trying to hurt them. Nope, I still got work to do.
No problem. Didn't work.
Okay, bag. Why do these people think I'm gonna hurt them? I'm just robbing them. Hello. You know, just saying, I always preferred KotOR 2's version of this, like, door bashing. Because it seriously just looks like they just took the model from Phantom Menace and just, where Qui-Gon just starts melting the door with the lightsaber and just went ahead. Upper City South. Oh, gotta talk to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith armies can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My home world was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
You're talking like this is your fault, Karth. Like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your home world of Telos?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Hot. Yeah, it's a real shame that the escape pod happened. Soldier? Soldier? What the? Okay, never mind. Gurney. Selka-Foreign. You know, these names are very Star Wars era, like, or very Star Wars of the era of, like, 2003, like, early 2000s.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Selka-Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here.
Rackle disease? What the hell is that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the Rakghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into Rakghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the Rakghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Don't feel bad. It's never gonna happen. It's gonna be centuries after this, where they'll become the new dominant life form on Taris. But maybe I could find a way to get my hands on the serum for you.
I don't see how anyone can get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a Rakghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Maybe I am. Don't worry, Zelka. I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll be going, Darren Norris.
Goodbye, and good health to you. If you ever need any medical aid or treatment, you know
Yeah,
where
it's
to
so
find
weird
me.
hearing the janitor from Ned's Declassified voicing so many characters in the Star Wars games. I just love that Zelka doesn't even bat an eye at this.
What are you doing? Don't go in.
Hey, I recognize these men. They're Republic officers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it doesn't have the... also doesn't have... Oh, wait.
You there. Wait a minute.
Not interested, Gurney.
No, don't be an idiot. Just listen to me for 1 minute, and you won't be sorry. Davik Kang wants the cure, and you'd be smart to give it to him.
I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. We'll use it to help people, rather than price gouge.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Leave this man alone, or you'll have to deal with me.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My life won't me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe, just maybe, I could help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Here's 100 credits. Take them.
Giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you.
No, I haven't.
I'd
You're on
better
borrowed
take these
time.
credits to him right away.
It took me so long to realize that the money you give him, you just immediately get back. Okay. I'm gonna need demo for when I go down to the Undercity. You know what? Two open fighting. It looks even better with lightsabers. Just saying. Where could this take me? No thanks. But God, I love the way this art just floats.
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later.
No, not if you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it either.
This is an interrogation. I never said that.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened from your perspective.
Why ask me? I don't know the point. Like you said, when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers.
Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan in Rome. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? But just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Why? Why, accuse me of something? I'm just a soldier. Sure, there isn't anything unusual about that, is there?
I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors.
What's so odd about me being added to the crew at the last minute? You'd rather I wasn't?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still.
Are you implying that I had something to do with the crash? Karth?
No. Maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
It doesn't make any difference. Go ahead and be paranoid. I have no idea what you're talking about. And why would Bastila even request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board, but hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
I'm telling you, Karth, I had nothing to do with that crash. Show me what you John work together. And what do you mean by surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Are you fine? Let's get back. Let's just get back to doing something important then. Because you know we're on the same side, right? And really, are you always this suspicious?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them. So can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Yeah, Yes, let's do that.
Good. Like I said before,
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge.
Man, when I was younger, I thought these ship designs were, and they still are, just very cool. Like they look like an old Republic style, like a sort of like an X-wing, or yeah, sort of. And like especially this ship right here. God, these designs are so cool. Oh, one of the ships about to land. And that's all that happens with that ship.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of...
Where could I get these authorization papers?
If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my...
Well, fuck you.
Move along, then.
I'm gonna need some kind of this.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the apartments. So that see you next time on VGU Plays Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic.